Today we are diving deep into the story of a plant that's been wrapped in mystery and reverence for thousands of years. It's a story of sacred rituals, incredible mental clarity, and some really potent healing.
And yeah, the answer is hyssop. But what was it about this one plant that made it so special to ancient Hebrews and early Christians and even Greek doctors? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out.
To really understand hyssop's power, we have to start at its spiritual roots. And let me tell you, they run incredibly deep in our history. So, in ancient Hebrew culture, this wasn't just any plant. It was hyssop. It's actually mentioned 11 times in the Bible, and it was the essential tool for ritual cleansing, believed to hold these unique spiritual powers of purification. And its sacred status wasn't just limited to one culture, not by a long shot. This reverence carried right on into early Christianity, where it became a symbol for baptism and forgiveness. And at the exact same time, you had the giants of ancient Greek medicine. We're talking Hippocrates, Galen, and Dioscorides. All of them were hailing it as a powerhouse of healing. But hyssop's influence wasn't just about ceremony. It was also about the really profound effect its amazing fragrance had on the mind.
This description just captures the plant's dual nature perfectly, doesn't it? Its scent gives wings to our spirits, that feeling of inspiration and uplift, but it also keeps us grounded so we don't lose touch with reality. It's a fragrance that both elevates you and focuses you at the same time. And this connection is pretty striking. The deep, deep blue of hyssop's flowers is mirrored in the lapis lazuli stone, which has been used in meditation forever for the exact same reason, to find mental clarity and tap into a higher inspiration. You see, this wasn't just about matching colors. Ancient cultures saw a shared essence here, like a natural harmony between the plant and the mineral that pointed the way to inner wisdom. And the goal was always practical, Whether it was organizing a cluttered mind for some creative work or centering yourself for meditation, hyssop was seen as the key to unlocking focus and inspiration. So moving beyond the spiritual and the mental, hyssop has a documented 2,000-year history as a seriously potent physical healer, especially back in its Mediterranean homeland. I mean, listen to this quote. It's from a medical textbook written almost 1,000 years ago, and it just spells out hyssop's main medicinal use with perfect clarity. This shows you it wasn't just some old folktale. This was established medical knowledge.
And its uses were broad, to say the least. It was the go-to expectorant for chest congestion, a calming agent for coughs, and a digestive aid so effective it's actually an ingredient in the famous chartreuse liqueur. People even used it to support their circulatory system. It was a true multi-tool of ancient medicine.
You want to try a remedy straight from an ancient Greek physician? Well, Dioscorides had a favorite way of taking hyssop, and it's so simple. Just a few drops of the oil in honey mixed into red wine. That's history you can actually taste.
Okay, we've talked about its spirit and its science. Now let's get properly introduced to the plant itself.
Botanically, it's Hyssopus officinalis. It's a member of the mint family, which totally explains its fresh aromatic fragrance. It's a tough little perennial bush from the Mediterranean, famous for attracting bees and butterflies with those really striking blue-violet flowers.
But getting its most potent form, the essential oil, is an intense process. It takes a staggering 110 pounds of the plant just to produce about a quarter pound of its precious oil. That kind of concentration really puts its power and its value into perspective.
Now, with a plant this potent, there comes a serious responsibility. Its power demands respect and definitely some caution.
And to be perfectly clear, this is not a plant or oil you should use lightly.
There are two absolute no-goes. Because it can stimulate menstruation, it should not be used during pregnancy. And, crucially, it must be avoided by anyone with epileptic tendencies. So here's the science behind that warning. The essential oil has a ketone in it called pinocamphone. For people who are already predisposed to seizures, high doses of this compound can actually be a trigger. It's a powerful reminder that natural doesn't always mean safe for everybody.
So hyssop is this amazing cleanser for both our physical bodies and our inner spirits. It offers clarity, healing, and inspiration. But its story also teaches us a deeper lesson. That real power, whether it's in nature or in ourselves, requires understanding, respect, and a little wisdom in how we use it.